Yes, a lot is happening in the world of sports, and we start with talking about what a lot of people are expecting in the world of football. And when we talk about football, I know it is about 20 hours, 20 days, 3 hours, and about 25 minutes before the kickoff of this year's World Cup. A lot will be expected from that side. Wait and see what people will be doing. Talking about that countdown, it is only one day to the kickoff off, or we might call it a box off, because the boxers will be doing duty. The Awakening tournament is set for Saturday, and a lot of the Kenyan boxers who are taking part are saying that we are confident and we want to go out there, make some huge statement, and maybe box out our opponents. Edward Kitili, today it was all about the weighing in. What exactly has transpired from that side?
Well, Moses, we are here at the Pump Fitness Club here along Gong Road, of course, at the Valley Arcade. We'll be having the way in and way out of the different bouts for tomorrow, the Awakening Boxing Tournament that will be held tomorrow at the Impala Club. We have the different bouts here. Of course, we are starting with the super middleweight, the middleweight, lightweight, super middleweight, and of course, when you talk about super middleweight, you're talking about the defending champion, that is Daniel Wanyonyi of Kenya, who will be playing against, of course, Jacob Maganga from Tanzania. Has been training for a couple of weeks now, all to get ready, to get fit for this event, because it is all important to him as it is to his own fans who will be watching. Of course, we're expecting him, and his simple task and focus is just to deliver a win, as he is able to do that.
Kucheza ukiwa kama champion, unacheza ukiwa under pressure sana. So far ni Kenya, mafans wa nyumbani, pressure iko juu. Kama mtu ataka kuona matokeo mazuri.
Jiandaa vizuri kulingana na training ya coach, because ukiwa na game lazima ufocus na kila kitu. Yeah.
Talking about the readiness and preparedness from the board of members here and the federation, that is Kenya Boxing Federation here. They're all talking about finances, to being up issues in the recent months and recent weeks. But now they're saying that they are so ready for the Awakening Boxing Tournament. And all we can expect is just total transparency and total elite event that will be held, of course, at the Impala Club. And all the chairman saying it's all about the finances affecting the different boxers, the promotion of the event, which has been an issue in the recent past. But tomorrow, what we're waiting for is one super late, transparent event.
Tunashukuru ndugu zetu kutoka India. It's not easy to come all the way from India. Now India has gone up. In the Commonwealth, India wameonyesha maajabu. They have done something good. So we need also to make sure that what these people have done today, bring our brothers from India to here, that's good for professional boxing.
Well, what we can do just now is just to wait for tomorrow night and the different bouts, different categories, and even the latest category, talking to one of the boxers, they're saying she's just as ready as she can be, and she's even so ready, she can even pull up a fight right now. But all we can do is wait for the fights that will be, of course, delivering tomorrow. The venue is the Impala Club.
Thank you very much, Edward. It will be all about the boxers at Impala Club tomorrow. And yes, the gates will open at 4 p.m. Wait and see if the Kenyans will have what it takes to down their opponents. When you talk about downing other opponents, another Kenyan side will be on duty this time round. It is a national team, football team. And Sebastian Minya, the Harambee Stars head coach, yesterday was speaking and he's saying he's very confident. He wants to build something big. You talk about football and we know we won't be there in the World Cup. And today at 3 p.m., we are playing that friendly against Swaziland. Again, that he's saying he will go all out attack because he wants to start with a positive bang.
What is interesting for me is not the absent, it's the present. And what is interesting for me is the performance of this player. We have time after to think about the future. I think about tomorrow and in 4 days against Equatorial Guinea.
Last one, eh?
It was difficult for me because I was there from the 1st of May, and I think we were agree with my president the 3rd of May, no? It was 3rd or 4th? Third. You know that? You signed for me? And the 3rd, and it was difficult because to know the locals, players and the local league. For example, I tried to saw the maximum of a game and team, but during last Sunday, for example, it was possible to see only 4 teams and 2 games, you know. But the future will be interesting for that because I want to see, I'm sure you have some talent in NSL also. Sure. Maybe not a good team, but maybe good talent. And it's important for me. But when it will be finished after the tournament in India, we'll restart to try to discover some talents in League One, in NSL, maybe in the street, I don't know. We need to think also about it, about the calendar for under-23 to know if it will be easy to have Kimanzi with under-23 and with me. We'll do our best, but even if he will stay with under-23, he will be on my staff. We organize in federation, in my office, some days for Stanley, for Kimanzi, for Michael, because I want to speak about football, about training session, about the opponent.
Yes, Swaziland will be the first test at 3 p.m. today. We will wait and see if the Kenyan Chargers will have what it takes to go out there and be able to get an important victory against Swaziland. We talk about winning. Liverpool want to win their 6th Champions League title. They are 5 and they're saying our love affair with the Champions League needs to go on because we want to bag our 6th title. They know they're going up against a very, very formidable team, but their fans are just saying we will welcome the Liverpool side in Kiev because they're already in the Ukraine capital, and all the way they're going believing that they will have what it takes to stop Real Madrid.
We are all coming here to support Mohamed Salah and support Liverpool. We are all fans of Liverpool. We are from Egypt and we wish luck for Liverpool, and we wish it will be a very good match.
A lot will be expected from that Liverpool side, but remember they're going up against an habitual Champions League winners, and that is Real Madrid. They've been able to bag 12 titles. I know they're going for the 13th title. Won't be an easy one because they're saying they will be trying to get that title against Liverpool. Talk about the goal scoring form. Yes, they know how to score those goals, but how easy will it be against Liverpool? A side that is also on the other side saying that they want to make those huge statements. Remember, for Real Madrid, they have Cristiano Ronaldo on their side, a man that they will be hoping that he'll be able to stand, maybe bang those goals for his side. Yes, a lot will be expected from those two teams. We wait and see if the results will go either side, because for Liverpool, they won their 13th title. They won their 6th title, sorry. For Real Madrid, they won their 13th title. Let's talk about World Cup. Yes, we know we are saying it is about 20 days and 3 hours to go, and different teams want to make huge statements when they go to Russia. You talk about the teams that want to make those huge statements. England, on their side, a lot of people have criticized Gareth Southgate, saying that he has selected a very young squad. But for him, he's saying the players that I have on my side are the players that were able, according to my own thinking, to say that they were impressive, and maybe they will have what it takes to go out there and be able to score those goals. You call them young, but Southgate believes they are young and ready.
Sterling!
Of course he's going, bruv!
Yeah! John Stones, go on, lad!
Alexander-Arnold!
Danny Rose! Eric Dyer!
Harry Maguire! Jamie Vardy! Mary Sheffield!
Gary Cahill!
Ashley, John, Zon the plane.
Jack Butland, safe hands.
Georgie!
Nick Pope, we got Russia.
Go!
Jordan Henderson.
Fabian Dell!
Gareth Southgate. What's going on, man? Oh, you want me to hit them with the rest of the names, yeah? Ah, calm. Boom! Dele Alli!
Kyle Walker! You're in the squad, bro!
Jordan Pickford! Repping for the Muggins.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek!
He's from Lewisham, you know. Done it. Welbeck. Marcus Rashford.
The boy wonder.
Kieran Trippier. Go on, lad. There's only one Harry Kane.
Walthamstone's finest!
Russia 2018. The 3 Lions are coming. And they're hungry. Let's get to work.
We're not picking young players or inexperienced players because they're young and we're trying to buy ourselves time. We're picking young players because we believe they're the best in their positions for the way that we want to play and the style that we want to play. With the goalkeepers, they've been the best 3. Okay, maybe it's brave to take players without the number of caps, but I think we've got to give these guys belief. What we've tried to do over the last few months is look at younger players, be brave enough to play them. And as I say, we're picking them not because they're young, but they're the best in their positions. And we know they're not the finished article. We know that we don't have the number of caps or experience that the Germans have, the Brazilians have, the Spanish have. But that's where we are at the moment as a country. You know, we've picked from 33% of the league. It's quite a unique situation for us as an England squad. But I think there's an excitement about the route we're going. I think we're starting to make a connection back with the fans. We're rebuilding confidence in the team, but that is a bit of a process. And we've got to make sure that we continue to improve and focus on our performance.
Yes, a lot of people wanted to go to World Cup, but one person who will be missing out from the Belgian side, that is Raja Nainggolan. And for him, I know he's not a very, very happy man, and he's saying he's already retired from the international football. But the Belgian manager, that is Martinez, he had to fly to Roma to go to just explain why he did not pick Nainggolan to that squad, and he's saying it is all about the tacticals.
I traveled yesterday to see him to Rome and to share some thoughts, and we had a very good conversation. And the reason is not, or the decision is not an easy one. The decision, I understand how popular the player is, but myself and the technical staff, we need to make decisions that they are in the good of the team and to try to create a team, to try to become a winning team. And the reason that Raja is not in the squad is purely a tactical decision that we cannot give him the role that he needs to be in a football team.
Yeah, you talk about a tactical decision that left him out, but a lot of people are saying maybe they would have carried him and they'll just let him stay on that bench. But remember, they say that Nainggolan has that bad boy character, so maybe another reason as to why he was omitted by Martinez. Let's talk about something different. I know when you go to a football match, whereby the countries maybe sometime are out there and technologically wise, they're blessed, you'll see a lot of cameras. They're used for different reasons. One of them is being used for scoring those impressive data from those players. Take a look.
Distance covered, number of assists, The movement and skills of top footballers are recorded and analysed with extreme accuracy at training sessions and during and after matches. Statistics are a vital tool in the search for greater performance, match tactics, in the identification of young talent and the transfer market. Today, companies specialise in the collection and processing of data, signing lucrative contracts with clubs, sports federations, broadcasters and sports betting firms. There are two ways data can be gathered. The optical method. Cameras track ball, players and referees in real time at a rate of up to 50 frames per second. Computers located around the pitch analyse data using algorithms. Tactics with positioning and the main areas of play. Individual data, distance covered, speed, intensity of movement are transformed into statistics. The second method, embedded systems. Players are wired up to GPS-style sensor kits. Speed and position are continuously calculated. Players can also wear devices that measure heart rate, muscle activity and body temperature. The aim is to personalise training sessions for each player, head off injuries during matches, decide the timing of substitutions, and adjust match tactics. Data is only of any value if it's analysed. During and after matches, data analysts work continuously. They're now an integral part of the staff of professional teams, as important as the coach and fitness staff.
Yes, a lot happens in a football match, and I know a lot happens and a lot will be happening during the World Cup and also during the other matches that even Kenya will be playing.
Definitely, but what are your predictions for this afternoon's game, Harambee Stars?
Actually, the game will start in the next 10 minutes. Harambee Stars needs to win that game. Swaziland, I know when you look at rankings, people will say maybe Kenya. We have good players, but it's the right time for the Kenyan players to stand up and be counted, because we lose some matches that we ought to have won.
So we ought to win.
Yeah, but at the same time, maybe we believe Sebastian Minya, the new tactician, will start positively, and maybe he might be the change that we need.
He needs this more than anyone else. He needs the win more than anyone else. Thank you very much. That's how we wrap it up here on Ktn News Desk. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be seeing you once again on Monday. Do have yourselves a lovely afternoon and a great weekend ahead. My name is Akisa Wandera. Good afternoon.
My name is Moses Wahisi. Good afternoon.